Huge UFOs over Houston, Texas this morning. You may say, Gina, honey, you've got to stop this. You just got to stop showing these UFOs. There's no such things as UFOs. Those are clouds. Okay, since when do clouds have, let me get my cursor going. Since when do clouds look like this? Really, ask yourself. The sky is really whited out big time. And to me, this does not look like normal, good morning, everyone, normal cloud structure. It doesn't. I literally could, and I'm just being graceful, I really am. I could dissect a lot of images, and I could got on my great big computer, and I could have adjusted the filtering, and I could brought this out even more so. But you can see right here, no, these aren't normal clouds. There's something in the clouds. There's UFOs in the clouds. One could say, well, Gina, are they interdimensional UFOs? Well, they don't look too interdimensional right now. They don't. This is the morning of Houston, Texas. At first, I was drawn to their webcam because I thought that they had an outage last night, but I noticed that this particular webcam in Houston, they lowered their lighting because when the city lights up, it is bright. It's bright. This is just one screenshot. One screenshot in Houston that I worked. Just one. It's one little screenshot. I mean, once you start noticing, patterns, noticing the certain structures of clouds, you'll be able to tell what's in those clouds and what's not. Let's see what this might look like. Let's do an invert. Oh, okay, let's see. What can we see, Gina, honey? Well, we can see that there's some pretty straight lines. We really can in there. And over here, we can see some more straight lines. What was really interesting, see this thing over the top of that hole? It's like a UFO hovering over it in the inverted mode. I was watching it in the inverted mode a little bit, and you could see that there were ships. But this is Houston, Texas. And I just show a little bit at a time because I don't want to be overwhelming. I really do not want to be overwhelming. If anybody's thinking, this woman is so overwhelming. No, I'm not. I'm not. You can see the sky is so whited out in Texas. Is it where we are? We're at Texas right here, Houston at, hello, Applebrooks, honey, Houston. We got a problem. You got great big massive ships that rise with the sunset. Look at that. Look how this cloud structure is right here. Let me look, let's look at this, y'all. See what this, see, you can't really tell because of all the chemtrailing in the sky. You can't really make out too clear of what is going on at like that. You can't, but it's okay. So let's see what I did. Wait, let me see if I can take you to another screenshot that I did of the one ship that is in the side. I got lots of screenshots of different places on my little Surface laptop. See, this is what I got there for. I thought, well, why is this city so dark? This is at night. And I thought, well, I could see, though, I thought they had a power outage. I thought I can see, like, it's really dark. But then I watched it, and it would look like they had a power outage at 7:52, but they didn't. Good morning, Applebrook. See how dark they make their camera at like 8:24. Okay, but anyhow, this is what I was noticing, like this right here. See that? I thought, no, you are a ship, is what you are. You are a ship. You're cloaked in the clouds, and clouds should not have protruding out of them this right here. They should not have this right here protruding out of them unless they weren't a bona fide cloud, unless there was something else in them other than bona fide. I haven't done nothing to this picture. I haven't, but I will. I will do something to this picture right now. And, okay. Let me take it out of there. I'm going to do something to it if I can, which I will. Let's see what. Okay, the sky is so, I just want to tell you, this sky is so whatever. I can't really bring too much out of it in one setting. It's too hard because of the way they got the clouds. But let's see about in the invert mode. Okay, we can see this. I'm still want to see if I can work this picture a little bit more. Let's look at this for a second, because there are huge ships cloaked in the clouds, and there is a lot of activity that goes on in Dallas. Okay, no, let me get this out of this mode right here. You can't see what I'm doing. Gina, can you please get your act together this morning? I'm trying, I really am trying to get my act together. I am, and just trying to bring out those windows in this cloud, more or less. Bring out those windows, Gina. Bring out the structure in the clouds. Now, some may look at it, no, Gina, no, that's just whatever. No. See, you're just mistaking. There's something up there. That's not a normal cloud. I'm gonna save it. This is gonna require a few things on it, and I apologize using my phone, but not really. I like to use my phone. When I relax in the morning, I like to use my phone to see, what I can see. See what all is there. Is there somebody standing up? Something on here? So you can tell that this is not a normal cloud, or maybe you can't, but no. Clouds don't supposed to look like that, They're not. This is the one that comes through, and if you watch the skies, the clouds that sky is so blasted with things that we can't see. Okay, I didn't even get over here to look at these, but you can see right here. They do rise with the sun, or maybe they just materialize in the sky. So that's just one picture. I never did that one. I just wanted to see what it would look like. You wanted to apologize. Supposed to be going back to what I was looking at instead of just getting distracted with the whatever I was. Okay, let's go back over to here. If I can find the cursor to it. Oh, wouldn't you know that it does not want me to physically go over there and do that? It won't let me use the pointer. So this is where we got left off. This is where I began. Or did they move my picture? Oh, you can see right here. I haven't truly worked this picture that much. You know what I think they did? Or maybe I'm just mistaken. Okay, let's see. Okay. A little contrast going here. Gina, let's get it really going. Okay, we got a window up there. Just some window up here. You can see the windows of this ship. Okay, you can see that. But down here, you can see these are different time-lapse things. Let me do this right here. I want to get back to my original one and quit going all over the place. I would just like to know why this... See, I've got the option over here to go this way. But if I come over here, I'm not even given an option. I'm not given an option to even go there, which is not right. Okay, this is the photo right here. This is the one we were looking at. Let's do it. Right there. It's a mothership, and it's over Houston, Texas. And then you can see we got something right like this. It's like that. You can see that there's something up there other than a normal cloud, unless your eyes aren't open. And if we come down here, this is over the city. It's over the city. the landscape. So really ask yourself, what's going on? What's going on? And if they're interdimensional, well, they're literally in our dimension now. In our dimension, and they're making themselves more known. How about that? They're becoming more, I don't know, seeable. But how could we truly? How could the military? What can the military do about this? Nothing. They can do nothing about this at all. Nothing. They can't stop these in the sky. They cannot. It's just not happening. Yeah. It's just not happening. Let me come over here, you all. So it's really, see how the sky is? It doesn't look pretty at all. Even if I try to invert it, it's not a pretty skyscape. And now it would look like it's just clouds. I want to see if I can get that one coming in. I can. I'm going to get the one coming in this morning as it entered the screen to the side. If you're in Houston, you can see how they come up in the background, just like that. They get these dark clouds that they come out. They come up. They're cloaked in the clouds. They are. And just look how bright the sky is going to get. Super, super bright. Super bright. This is really interesting. Like, see how bright it is? It's hard for me to even zoom up on, but I'm going to. This is a ship that's coming in from the side. It's materializing, is what it's doing. Now let's look down here. What's happening down here in the sky? Looks like normal clouds, more or less, but there's too many. The lines are straight. They're totally straight down there. Let's see if we can get this. Again, that's this morning. This is the cloud structure that is in the invert mode. And it's a normal mode right here. Normal mode. You can see this. Sorry about that, the landscape. Let me try to get to a better thing. Oh, yeah. Like this, right here. They're really stretching out. Gina, you're really stretching your imagination. Oh, my goodness gracious. Me and a whole lot of other people then. Just stretching our imagination. It's so vivid. No, it's not. If you got a YouTube channel and you can use the YouTube app Studio, and you can hit the haunt filter and it makes it inverted. Totally inverted. Let's come down here. I just like to see if I can see anything in the invert at times. Sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. That's just how it is, you all. Sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. Okay, let me see if I can. This right here, cloud structure, is coming to join those. Let me take a screenshot. You got the phone straight down, you all. That's what we got going on. Straight down phone. Let me zoom up a little bit more. I know you're looking straight down, and I know it's not good adequate. If you know it's not good adequate, Gina, honey, why do you do it? Well, because I need two hands. I need two hands to do it. I do. I want to see if we can see anything in this filter. And I think it's important to do this. It really is important for you to see the original photo before somebody touches it. It really is. Because you want to know what it looks like beforehand, before something is done to it. Oh, wow, it's like that contrast is not working that well at all because it's so bright in the sky. It's super, super bright. Let me see. Now it's going to take more than one round to bring out structures. They're really good. Let me tell you, they're really good with making the sky a certain thing so you can't see what's up in the sky. They're really good at it. Let me just do this because it's not easy. So you have to make the sky completely, oh, I guess the technology doesn't want me to do this. It made my screen, okay. I just gotta wait on the technology to come through. Let's see right here. Made it a little dark, but that's okay. We can brighten it a tad bit so that you can see that it's not a normal cloud. If you do this, you'll get better at it, you all, but there's a huge mothership. More than one in the sky of Houston this morning. And as the sun goes up, these ships, you notice that if you look into these, you'll also see that there's always like what appears to be round objects like on it. And it does, like round objects. Make it really dark. Then it gets into the pixelization of it. That's just kind of sort of like what you'd see. Let me go back to the original photo. It's hard. It really is hard to get these images when you see them because of how the sky is laden with artistic work. Like there's something there. If you look right here, see, these aren't even supposed to be there. They're not supposed to be in the clouds, but they are. They're ships. And they are in the skies around the world. They're in the skies around the world, you all. Totally. How is this doing this? Really think about it. How are you almost trying to keep me from seeing the structures that are in the sky? When I want to click on it, I don't have the option. That's not nice at all. It really isn't. What happened to the image that I zoomed up on? See, this is strange because the image that I zoomed up on, I can't readily find for some strange reason, but you can see the windows again. It won't let me see what it does. It'd take me to a totally different landscape. This is AI. Magical Tatras? I don't even know what that is. Why is it showing that? Magical Tatras. It said I did a screenshot of it, but I didn't. Yeah, let me see if I can find that image that I used. And I don't know if I can. I really don't. I don't know what happened to it. What happened to the image I had? This is strange. Okay, here it is, right here. It doesn't want me to get to it. Let me just focus on that. This is my clearest image. And I threw it together. right here. This is Houston, Texas. There's like huge motherships. They're massive. I'm calling them motherships, but what if these are big, massive ships, and there's a mothership that's even bigger than these, and they are interdimensional like, but yet they're in our world. And I doubt that they can do anything about them, especially if they're cloaked. And if they even tried to fire something at them, like, I don't know, weapons, I think it would probably go straight through them. They'd have to have some type of advanced weaponry that could affect them in their interdimensional, transdimensional state. I think they would have to, because I don't think they have fully materialized into our realm. They can exist here, but not yet be fully materialized, but yet can have an effect on this world, if that makes sense. It's like if you're, oh, come on. I don't know about that. It's like if you are, no, I don't know which one it was. It's like if you're being teleported somewhere and your body isn't physically, made it all the way through. You're in between. I think that's what these are. They're not completely materialized. However, they can completely materialize whenever they want to. Whenever they want to, they can take on materialized form. But just the mere knowing that they're here, and if they're here, how can they affect our world? I really, really do think that they do have powers in this world. They do, to affect, even though they may not be in a solid state. Maybe this is their state, interdimensional like. Oh, man, you all. What is this doing to me? I don't even know where that mantra thing came about. Yeah. I am going to go. I am. I just wanted to share this, and sorry I was all over the place, but there's ships in the sky, and it's not just in Houston, it's all around the world. There is a reason why you see the sky white and bright and you can't look at it. It's because they don't want you to see what's up there. That is one of the things too. There's no way you're supposed to be seeing stuff like this in the skies, and you can see it right here. In the skies, right there. You're not supposed to be seeing it, but you are. And you're not supposed to be seeing this. I would not want to be in that building and look out that building and see something like that with my own eyes. I'm sure that there are some who can. So I am going to go, and thank you all for taking the time to watch. And thank you, Apple Brooks Honey. If there's any other moderator on here, thank you. If not, then thank you, Apple Brooks Honey. Susan B. Honey, is that you on here? Okay, Susan B. Honey and Apple Brooks Honey. Thank you all so much, and thank you all for your comments. So I'm going to go. And what's all this mean? Well, it means that they're uncloaking more than they are. They're uncloaking more. They want to be seen. They do. Because the government ain't paying them no attention. The militaries of the world are not paying them any attention. They're not giving them press coverage, press space, news media. They're not giving them no media, is what they're not doing. No coverage on the media. So they had to do alternate media. They do. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. You all, love you.